ashes of the past we rise, whispers carried on the wind. 1,000 voices, strong and wise, sing the song that heals within. Hear the echoes of unity, drums of war fade to the sea. Hand in hand we stand as one, under the same golden sun. Stealing fire once tore the land, now the pipes cry out for grace. Join the march, take my hand, let the old wounds be erased. Hear the echoes of unity, drums of war fade to the sea. Hand in hand we stand as one, under the same golden sun. Oh, the storm will pass. Raise your glass to the dawn where shadows flee. A world unchained, finally free. No more kings, no more thrones, only the bond that we've restored. Through the valleys, over stones, peace will be our mighty sword. Hear the echoes of unity, drums of war fade to the sea. Hand in hand we stand as one, under the same golden sun. The echoes call across the sky. No more tears, no more goodbyes. One light breaks, the night is done. We are the dawn, we are the sun. Barefoot on the sacred ground, where the old unspoken runes. Rivers hum a forgotten sound, underneath the silver moon. Hear the wind through standing stones, voices carved in ancient bones. War is dust, but songs remain. Rise again, break the chain. Harmony of the ancients calls, through the fire, through the falls. Weave the light, tear the seams of a world that lost its dreams. Iron the storm on iron steeds, through thunder's roar and twilight's glow. No borders bound, no chains to heed. The wild is all we'll ever know. Hear the howl, the night is ours. Stars above and steel below. No king's law, no hollow vow. Only the wind tells us where to go. Brothers of the wind, raise your horns and ride again. Through the fire, through the rain, we are the storm, we break the chains. The fools who kneel for golden crowns will never taste the freeborn air, but we'll still stand when walls fall down, with lashing winds through midnight air. Hear the howl, the night is ours. Stars above and steel below. No king's law, no hollow vow. Only the wind tells us where to go. Brothers of the wind, raise your horns and ride again. Through the fire, through the rain, we are the storm, we break the chains. Fools at our heels, the moon's our guide. No graves for those who never die. Laugh at the reaper, drink with the gods. Our names are carved where the earth is below. Brothers of the wind, raise your horns and ride again. Through the fire, through the rain, we are the storm, we break the road never ends, the sky never bends. We'll meet again where the wild begins. They sang of war in hallowed halls, of blood-red shields and battle cries. But we are those who broke the walls and taught the dawn to paint the skies. Bury the axes deep in the earth, let rust reclaim the blades of old. The greatest trial was proving our worth, not by the sword, but by the gold. Hearts untold, legends of peace, not carved in stone, but sown in the breeze. No crowns we wear, no thrones we keep. Our anthem blooms where war machines sleep. The bards still spin their tales of fright, of monstrous kings and phantom fears. But we're the fire in the night that melts the frost of wasted years. Bury the axes deep in the earth, let rust reclaim the blades of old. The greatest trial was proving our worth, not by the sword, but by the where the poppies grow, not on the graves, but the living snow. The truest strength is the hand held high, to light the dark without a flame to die. Legends of peace, not carved in stone, but sown in the breeze. No crowns, no chains, no dying screams. We are the dreamers, we are the dreams. Sleep now, ghost, the legends live where we need them most. I swore by the old gods' names on the hilt of my father's blade, not for gold nor for fame, but for the oath that cannot fade. The crow's wing writes my fate in the ledger of the slain, yet I walk through the gates to break the wheel again. Hear the oath, iron and ash on my tongue. No grave for the wicked, no rest for the young. One life to give, one death to owe. The storm won't take me till the ravens know. dark, before the seas were given names, the mountains sang to the unborn stars, and the trees burned green with ancient flames. Hear the roots grown underfoot, the stones remember every crime. We are the breath of the storm's rebuke, and the earth has kept count of the time. We are the song of the earth, the scream of the ice, the laugh of the rain. No king's hand can hold us down when the wild returns again. In bleeding oaks, and chain the rivers with their mills. But the wolf knows what the landslide spoke, and the dawn feeds on the dark's last thrills. Dance where the lightning splits the throne, cry for the seeds in the cracks of bone. With the moss on the broken spire, the earth sings with vengeful fire. Where the lightning splits the throne, cry for the seeds in the cracks of bone. Rise with the moss on the broken spire, the earth sings with vengeful fire. We are the song of the earth, the scream of the ice, the laugh of the rain. No tune can silence what remains when the wild returns again. Do you hear them on the wind? Shadows marching through the mist. Swords still thirsting, blood still singing, names the world dared to dismiss. Golden halls won't hold them now. The mead's gone sour, the feast is ash. Yet their voices shake the boughs where the ravens write the past. Echoes of Valhalla calling through the cracks of Ragnarok's dawn. No silence for the slain, only the storm remembers their names. Echoes of Valhalla calling the cracks of Ragnarok's dawn. No silence for the slain, only the storm remembers their names. See the banners, faded threads, now just whispers in the oak. No crowns left, no debts left, only the joke the ages spoke. Dance that case. Your thrones are kindling now. Of old gods, the mortals kept their vow. Rise from the snow of forgotten graves. The echoes are the waves that time enslaves. to dance. The floorboards scream in agony. Spill the mead that binds our sanity. Burn the last shred of dignity, though the heart's our only kingdom free. Thunder, and the stars wept blood like rain. Men drew swords, but the mountains wondered, who will fight for ash and chain? Then the last horn of Eldamar sounded, steel and silver stood as one. Not for crowns, not for oaths, but for the dawn that must come. The last extends, blade in blade, hand in hand, let the Dark Lord hear our names. We're written in the fire that broke his reign. breathe, their roots entwine with rod and bone. They remember every deceit, every king who stole their throne. Hush now, child, the oaks are listening. One wrong word and the shadows start singing. Whispers of the forest rise, lines turn to sap in their eyes. They know the price of your fire, the green will take what it requires. Your axe may bite, your torch may shine, but the dark here learns your name. The moss will sow your shut your eyes when the woods decide to claim their game. Run! The branches are fingers now. Beg! The river spits your vows. Beg! But the soil has chosen sides. The forest always takes its price. Whispers of the forest rise, lies turn to sap in their eyes. They know the price of your fire, the green will take what it requires. And it wants yours rose tonight. The lone woodpeck. We were the ones who sang the sun awake when the world was choked in endless night. No swords were drawn, no blood was shed, just cords that cut like lightning bright. Every note a spark against the dark, every voice a torch in the void. The dawn doesn't rise, it obeys our choir. We are the Bards of Dawn, strings strung with sunfire threads. No crown ever shone like our words. The world is alive because we heard. Kings would kill for the tunes we know, but gold can't buy a single verse. The wind itself steals our melodies, and the stars hum them back to earth. Watch as the mountains start to dance. See how the rivers chant our names. Now the sky is our grand stage. Turn the page and ignite the age. We are the Bards of Dawn, strings strung with sunfire threads. No crown ever shone like our words. The universe sings because we dared. As the mountains start to dance, see how the rivers chant our names. Now the sky is our grand stage. Turn the page and ignite the age. singing your sins, and the sky remembers every step. She breathes through the roots below, she sees through the raven's eye. Kneel now, or become the snow that melts when she sighs. It's a sacred ground where the old ones dig their claws. You walk where gods once crawled, and the mud is hungry for your bones. Your clouds tore her ribs apart, your churches stole her tongue, but the hills are beating your heart, and the wind knows what you've done. Play into the soil that bore you. Weep for the names you ignored. Now the harvest is your flesh, the earth takes back her dead. There's a sacred ground where the old ones dig their claws. You stand where gods once crawled, and the mud has judged you. You pay. To the soil that bore you, weep for the names you ignored. Now the harvest is your flesh, the earth takes back her dead. This is sacred ground where the old ones dig their claws. You stand where gods once crawled, and the mud has judged you. Hear the tramp of 1,000 boots on the road where the tyrants fled. No more masters, no more loot, just the living and the dead. Who will stand when the trumpets call? Who will rise when the banners tear? Every man is a king when he fights for all, and the dawn doesn't care who's here. March of the free, through the fire, through the flame. No more thrones, no more chains, the wind carries only our names. They fed us lies like holy bread. They sold our souls for rotten gold, but the gallows builds its own instead, and the story's ours to hold. Light the torches, let the palaces burn, dance on ashes, the world will learn. No gods, no kings, only the song that freedom sings. Cock of the free, through the ruins, through the rain. No more past, no more shame, the road is ours to claim. was a prison wall, that the clouds were chains we'd never break. But we stole the nails from the gallows call and built our wings from the bones of fate. The storms will scream, the sun may blind, but the dream that burns in mortal minds will not die tonight. We ride the hurricane's laugh. No cage of earth can hold us back. The stars are just the next attack. Icarus slide, we don't fall when the wax is mixed with dragon's blood. The moon is just a stepping